Today we're making a beat for Post Malone's new album. Let's get into it. First thing is the BPM. You can really go a variety of speeds. I like Post Malone's a little bit faster paced beats, so I'm gonna do like 170. So first instrument, we're gonna use a piano. This is just the storybook piano from my one-shot/analog bank Grailed, so feel free to check that out. Link as always is in the description. And one key for a Post Malone type beat is reverb, so I went ahead and just added some reverb to this right here. Now for this progression, I'm primarily going to use major chords because I was doing some investigating, as in I was just watching Hot Ones. Post Malone mentioned in the interview that he really liked major chords, and so I'm gonna just do a bunch of major chords. Now, if you don't know how to actually come up with a chord progression that's like this, what I would recommend that you do is just get started with all of these root notes right here. We just listened through right now. We can tell that this is going to sound good as a chord progression. Then all you need to do is select everything, highlight it, up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you just need to move each note either up 2 or 3 spots. So 3 spots right here would be a major chord. Most likely this is going to sound good as these notes right here line up. So let's just go through here. This will probably sound good as well. Those notes line up. These notes line up right here. And that note lines up right there. That's not what we want though. Sounds fine though. So let's just move this up right here. So pretty much every note except this one ended up working. So I added this nice little counter melody over top of this. And the key thing I did here was I really added a nice little rhythm to it. So if you look here, I just repeat these notes and have them kind of short. Kind of just felt out whether I thought it should go down or up. What I mean by that is the second note, whether it's above the first. Now Post Malone, he likes guitars, he plays the guitar, and a lot of his beats have a guitar in it. If you're thinking what I'm thinking right now. So we're just gonna use this Wonderlust guitar from my bank as well. We're just gonna copy it over. I added this little melody. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it or switch the instrument, but I usually like to add like multiple layers and I kind of decide later on what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. Now in terms of the logic for this, if you look right here, this is tracing a lot of the chords. On this half, it's kind of going up and following some of the notes in the chords right here. And then on this half, again, it's just striking a lot of the same notes within this chord, so it's gonna sound good. And then even if we drop this down, it's hitting a bunch of notes right here. And the notes where it's not hitting where the chords are hitting, that's creating some tension. So sounding a little bit too thin, and we are gonna add like a bass line, 808, drums, etc. But I want it to sound a little bit fuller, so we're just gonna add a synth. And this is another sound from this bank just called Crown. And then again here, just copying over the same notes. Alright, next to really fill out the sound, got this bass called the black bass. You guys know this one. It's from my bank Blacklight. This is just kind of my go-to bass line because it just works with any beat, any style. It's just very simple. Just following the root notes here. On Saturday, May 28th, I made a mistake. Fortunately, I was not aware of this mistake as I wasn't checking any of my emails or messages because I had friends in town. We went and got donuts and went to the beach. It was wonderful. Said my new drum kit was out. However, we went to my website, said it was sold out. So my new drum kit, Glitch, is now out. The reason I made this drum kit is because I wanted to make something that has a lot of unique sounds that you'll actually want to use, not just some random like siren sound that you're never ever gonna use. I didn't want to make a drum kit like that, but I wanted to make something that you could use for any different type of beats, but still get some sort of uniqueness out of it, so. I'm just gonna go and move around the sounds and level it a little bit. You don't want everything sitting in the middle though. The sound's a little congested now. This is gonna open the beat up a lot. Spreading this out a little bit. Alright, so here is the beat. I did some cool things that I feel like will be very helpful for your beats, so just take a quick second and let me walk you through it. Alright, so intro, just the keys. Then it goes into this little pre-chorus right here, where I just add a couple instruments. And it's a good introduction before the pre-chorus, so it kind of eases the listener into it. Or before the chorus. From the bass to the 808, nice little switch. Pause everything right here while we add this other instrument. Pull everything out again right here. Now we're in the verse. Just have a couple drums playing, bass line, and some of the sounds. Really added the 808, but left the kick out, so we kind of build up to it over here. So I'm just gonna move this out. Now this instrument and the kick makes it sound bigger. Then it dips into the chorus again. And the chorus is the same, so let's switch to this little breakdown right here. Why I love using basses. It makes the breakdown very easy. And I just chose the synth sound right here because it doesn't really, I know it's more in the background for most of the beat. And then this leads into everything over here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you soon. Peace.